Hey, we're going over the Morimoto 4Banger. Just landed over here a day or two ago. That's on the right-hand side. We're not going to do a full product review right now. We're mainly going to be doing a comparison against the SS3 Max. And this is the 4Banger HXB and the Diode SS3 Max. Again, these two products come in different strengths, different colors, but this is a direct beam comparison. And we've run a few tests already. However, on this test, we've let these pods warm up for at least 10 minutes now. And I think that's going to be a good representation of how they run in the real world, despite higher, maybe cold readings, okay? But I just want to show you a quick demonstration of the temperature on this pod. So diode dynamics on the front, hitting about 100, 105 I saw, and the Morimoto, it's running a little hotter in the front zone, so about 120 or so, 126, 134, 140. So diode dynamics definitely runs a little cooler, and I think that's probably due to the pod size and the fins on the back. You can see the SS3 on the left has longer cooling fins. And that's a good question of how this unit's going to hold up just in general. I'm not saying the Morimoto is questionable in any way, but it is more compact. It's going to fit more models, a little bit more flush than the SS3. We've seen that before. And despite them using the same LEDs, to me, the output looks a little bit of a different color. Can you turn that off? It's hard to see on this table. But anyway, let's get right to it. Again, these have been running probably for close to 50 minutes now. We are going to analyze the beams first. Okay, SS3 Max on the top. A lot of people love that beam pattern. It's tight. It mimics OEM distribution and beam pattern in general. And that's the 4Banger HXB wide on the bottom. You can see it's much taller, maybe twice as tall. It's hard to say, but you know, it's a little bit taller in the center and then it fans out a lot more on the top and bottom. If you take a look at the diode dynamics up top, you can see it's got a stronger intensity zone. If you really take a look on the sides of that center zone, you'll see it's not quite dead, but there is a little bit of lost intensity and then it fans out to the outside. The Morimoto, I would say it's probably a little bit more consistent right in the center. And that is something definitely to note. So we're going to take a look at the lux readings now. We're going to go right to peak intensity. That's all we're curious about. Everybody's asking. So let's just do the 4Banger. Everybody's asking, you know, how bright is it? Let's check out a beam pattern. There's a lot of other things that we can talk about. Again, HXB wide beam pattern. We're going to do a peak intensity. And we're just going to move it around a little bit and see if it reaches higher than that 230 that it just hit. Okay, and when we do not, so that was 230 lux, and let's see the SS3 Max. Again, same distance. Both pods have been running the whole time. And we're simply going to go in and take another peak reading. And that comes in at about 231 lux. So overall, extremely similar. And again, at this point, probably have close to 20 minutes of runtime on both pods. Let us know your thoughts. Before you leave, subscribe to the channel. We're happy to see you here. Leave a comment below and email us with any questions. We're going to have these launching very shortly. Let us know which one you want to pick. Thanks again.